and you go 8-5 after the first half. I mean, that's pretty good.
And
You know,
like I said, especially with the year that we're having with the whole COVID stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it's kind of like what we said with the girls. Just think, we've lost a good bit of games by like 2 or 3 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just think what would have been able to happen if we actually had a full practice, like a whole season with practice. You know what I mean? As we kind of jinxed him a little bit and he misses, he even put the cameraman to sleep for a minute as the camera didn't move as we're going to get a foul called.
Not sure on who.
Is it Keenan?
Because the camera was still on the empty end of the floor. Everybody ran to the right, and
I don't know if that was Keenan's fifth. I know he just went out of the game. We'll find out here. As Red Knights still keeping the ball.
And it looks like Shenandoah's did a line change. I see a lot of new jerseys out there.
Absolutely. The JVs are getting some time.
Yep, and so we have a young team out there too as Baker takes it up, gets fouled, doesn't make it, but we got Carafa, Baker, Dickinson, Close, and Choicey on the floor right now for the Red Knights.
With almost under a minute to play and 1:04 here in the game, 58-34.
Baker will go to the line for 2.
Caden Benton about ready to check in the game here for the Red Knights. Just off the back of the rim, and here comes Caden Benton, sorry.
Right, Cameron Baker, who's on the line. Caden checking in. So now we have an all-freshman squad on the floor.
This is going to sound kind of ignorant, and I don't mean it to come out anyway, but one thing I like about doing this game like we're doing it tonight?
We get to go home quick?
Yeah, we don't have that drive home.
We don't have a 2-hour drive home?
We don't have that drive home.
Uh-huh.
I already did it once this year. Really, move the ball pretty quickly for under a minute. That's the first time I've actually seen Shenandoah move the ball under a minute like that. I mean, normally they're just trying to hold off, but I understand why. They got their JVs in and giving them time to play just like Toronto would.
Well, we are. We have an entire freshman team. That's what I was just saying right now.
And they play well with each other, too. So there's some big things coming down the line for the Red Knights. If you just look at their, from the freshmen and all that stuff.
As Carafa misses everything. But somehow last touch by the Zeps on the backside there. And so we'll keep possession here. Dickinson will take it out. So, but yeah, this is our squad that's coming. This is all freshmen, and they've done a really good job, or done a good job this year. Looks like Ensel's on the floor too now. They took Choicey out.
Giving the ball down low to Benton as he misses, and Shenandoah's going to take the ball. 15 seconds left to play here in the game. Ball's moving. Nice job, nice steal by Dickinson. Puts it in for 2 for the Red Knights. 60-37, 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, and 1. And that's going to be the end of the game here, or there at Shenandoah with the final score. Shenandoah 60, Red Knights 37. And what has been you stop and look at it, it's been a really good season for the Red Knights. It really, really, truly has. And, of course, for the seniors, this is their last hurrah, but they don't leave the court with their heads held down. You know what I mean? They got to keep their heads held high for the fact that, they've actually fought through a lot of stuff this year. I mean, I know they've had a couple bouts with COVID and having to be quarantined too as well. I know not as many as the girls, but they had 1 or 2 times. What you can do with what you're handled. Does that make sense?
Sure.
So keep their hands up high. And then if you look at the underclassmen, this is the time now when it's done to get in the gym and start working toward next year. I mean, that's one of the goals. And you talk about the freshmen that were just on the court, and you watched them play, and you had a chance to watch their freshman games too this year here. You know that they're a good squad and a decent squad, and it's going to be some interesting years coming up for the Red Knights where we should be right back in the hunt again. But that's pretty much going to do it. What do you got for stat-wise, pal?
Actually, no surprise here. Keenan led the Red Knights with 12 points. And I'm just looking down through here. 6 out of Baker, which he did hit a 3 ball. Brant held a 5 tonight. Hanlon hit a 3. He scored 3. Bryson hit a 3, and he had a 2. So Bryson had 5. Keenan 12. Baker with 6. And Brant with 3. I'm sorry, Brant with 5, and Hanlon with 3. So pretty evenly spread. It's just not enough for the high-powered Zeps. As the Zeps, no surprise here, they actually do a pretty good job of spreading it out. It's not all about Dunavere, who's a really good point guard.
Absolutely.
He has 14. He leads the Zeps, but Big Vicar down low play, he's got 13. Dennis with 10. So they spread it out. They shot well from the line. It looks like they are 9 of 14 from the line. That's pretty darn good. And the Zeps got a good team. They outmanned us tonight. They're very quick. They play well. They control the ball, and they score. You know, they not at will, but they score pretty effectively. They run a half-court set real nice, and I wish them luck for the next game. Red Knights, again, played well. Just got outmanned tonight with the Zeps.
And when you see Mike Roach, who we see sitting there across the gym, just make sure you tell him hi for us as we're waving, but he's not waving back. I don't understand why, but no, you're exactly right, pal. And once again, congratulations on a good season to Coach Tucker and to the boys of the Toronto Red Knights. That's pretty much going to do it, and that wraps it up for basketball. As the girls are done, the boys are done, and then now it's on to baseball, believe it or not. We'll start carrying them, of course, when OVAC and tournament